also interesting people on this show. Sometimes I think some episodes are going to be interesting, and they turn out to be not interesting. Last week, I talked about how I had my grandfather on. My grandfather is in his 80s. He's been in World War II. He grew up in a house with like 10 other brothers and sisters, a huge family. He grew up playing music. He met my grandmother when they got married when she was 18 years old. Except he gave me a half-assed interview. I was shocked. Sometimes I reach out to people to try to get them on the show. And I guess it sometimes comes across as me being annoying. I think that they have something interesting. They have something that I want, and I'm trying to like take it from them. But all I want is just to sit down and to share something with somebody. A conversation, right? Sometimes I reach out to people and I get denied. It's happened a lot of times. I've been denied an interview. Not even a few episodes ago, episodes and episodes ago, when I had just David Tanis on. It was one-on-one with David Tanis. What episode was that? Hold on. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Episode 30. I sat down with Dave Tanis, into the life and mind of Dave Tanis, and I came up with this idea to post an ad on Craigslist to try to get a guest on the show. A few people responded. It wasn't an implore. It wasn't this like giant like, hey, let me be on the show, man. Let me be on the show. It was not that. I tried this like musician, this lounge singer messaged me, and we couldn't set it up. It was very odd. This girl messaged me. She wanted to talk about her life on the show, but then I lost contact with her. It's hard to schedule these things. And then this other guy messaged me, and I really thought he was interesting. His name was Edgar Buggman. Weird guy, very, very strange guy, but definitely was like, okay, maybe this person's the right person for this show. So I don't think that anymore. I think he's a little bit too out there for Pop Cultivation. I'm trying to be nice here, but I called Edgar a few months ago and I recorded the conversation. I'll be honest with you, because I just wanted to have it as, notes for a future podcast. So I wasn't going to do this, but I want to share with you that conversation. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I want to share with you when I called Edgar Buggman, this potential guest for Pop Cultivation. All right, so I really don't know what to make of it. Just listen to this.
Hello?
Hi, Edgar?
Hey. Who?
Edgar?
Oh, yeah, this is Edgar.
Yeah, hi. It's Giancarlo from the podcast.
Yeah, hi. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for your call. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
How are you? Is this the famous? I can't believe you're calling. Is this the famous Giancarlo? Do you have that show, that podcast, Pop Cultivation?
Yeah. You answered my Craigslist ad.
Yeah. I want to be on your podcast.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I emailed you we emailed back a few times. I just was wondering, like, what your and then you told me to call. I was just wondering what your what you wanted to talk about on the show.
Oh yeah, well, I'm working on a lot of things, for right now I'm working on a series for Discovery Channel. Because I don't know if I mentioned him. I know I mentioned in my emails that I'm an entomologist for a private company.
Okay.
And so I'm really nervous. I'm sorry. So anyway, so I'm writing something for the Discovery Channel. It's I'm writing, producing, executive producing, doing the music for. I'm doing the site work and editing.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's really exciting.
That's a lot of stuff.
So,
what's the show about?
Well, it's called Exoskeletons Naked and Afraid.
Isn't that a show already?
No. This is a show on the Discovery Channel about insects. So it's basically insects in big letters, naked and afraid, small type. So it's really a lot. It's about the insects. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And, you just said it was ectoskeletons. What's the title? I mean, like, what's the title? Is it insects or ectoskeletons?
Oh, yeah. Insects have a hard shell, and that's made of chitin, which is the same material that's in your fingernail or in a duck's bill.
Okay, but I mean that. Oh, that just that didn't answer my question.
No, G. The show is completely different. I know what you're saying. You're saying that there's already a show like it. No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, G. You're totally wrong. This show is about insects that attack people in remote areas and swamps and jungles. The insects happen to attack two people throughout the show, and it's a man and a woman that get naked in remote areas, and they expose their flesh to these terrifying beasts that inhabit the area. Well, so the exciting thing is it's slated for the fall on the Discovery Channel, and so we're really excited about that. And I have to keep busy.
Okay. All right. But I'm just saying. I feel like there's already a show called Naked and Afraid. It just, I don't know if does Discovery Channel know that you're making this show?
Well, the thing is, it shows a lot of flesh, so there is a lot of flesh shown in the series. So there's flesh everywhere, and it gets exposed to different insects, and they bite very hard.
All right.
So
with
so
flesh.
It's very interesting. It's educational. What?
With flesh?
Flesh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So anyway, I was hoping you're going to be on. I was going to be on your show soon. So
yeah, I don't understand why.
I'm working on a lot of projects other than that. I mean, I'm not. So
I just don't understand why you. I just don't understand why, you keep emailing me. You emailed me from different email addresses, and your last name is spelled different. It's like Buggman with 2 G's, Buggman with 2 N's, and then you have Bugmund sometimes.
Yeah.
Why the different spellings?
Okay. Okay. Gee, listen, I'm going to level with you. It's not really my name. My last name isn't really Buggman.
Okay.
I'm sort of in hiding.
What is?
I'm sort of in hiding right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, as you know, okay. I mean, I don't want to just blurt out everything about myself, but as you know, I am a decorated war hero. I'm a heroine, a hero.
What war? What war were you in? I mean, that's interesting. I mean, I'm sure you can talk a lot about that.
Yeah, I mean, that is interesting. Yeah.
Were you in Persian War, the Gulf?
No, I was in Vietnam.
Vietnam, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I left a lot of buddies there, man. I mean, it was tough following combat. We'd go in the helicopters, and I don't know if I told you, but I was part of a baby militia.
A baby? What is that?
Well, my mother gave me up as an infant to go into the army, and we basically acted as spies. So we were thrown into the front lines, and I was in the toddler brigade, and I was in Snoopy, which was basically we were reconnaissance, and so basically I started very young, about 9 months in the military. So I have a long career, with the military. I mean, I still have flashbacks all the time. I mean, it's
I'm sure.
Difficult living with those memories,
I'm sure it's difficult, yeah.
Well, that's why I have all these projects going on. So, it keeps my mind off of, that kind of stuff. So, anyway,
What's that noise?
Oh shit!
Is that a ringtone?
Yeah, it's my phone. Could you hold on a second?
Yeah.
I'm not answering it. I'm not going to answer it.
Who's calling you?
I'm sorry. Do you ever hear Bunny Carlos?
Is that the drummer from?
I'm not answering it.
Isn't that the drummer from Cheap Trick?
Dude. Oh, he keeps calling. Why is he calling me again? Oh man, I swear I'm not going to answer it.
That's the guy that has the cigarette, right, hanging out of his mouth when he plays live.
Oh, Bunny Carlos?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But he's touring with Hanson now.
He is.
Yeah, the singer of Hanson, Taylor Hanson. Smashing Pumpkins guitarist.
Yeah.
And the bassist from Fountain of Wayne. They formed a new band called Tinted Windows because he made an announcement he's not going to drum with Cheap Trick anymore.
Well, why is Bunny Carlos calling you?
What?
Why is he calling you?
Oh, because he likes to invite me to his concerts.
Okay. So yeah. Why don't you answer the phone?
He keeps inviting me to his gigs.
And go. I mean, that's pretty nice of him if he's inviting you to his concerts. I mean, he seems pretty cool.
Listen, G. His misdoings are vast. Okay, I mean, you know him as the. Oh man, he keeps calling. I mean, I don't know if you know this or not. I mean, how did you say your father is a drummer? Yeah.
If you were paying attention to the show, yeah, my father is a drummer, so I know a little bit about these obscure, musicians.
You know about Bunny Carlos. I mean, he's notorious, man. I mean, he could play lefty and righty. And he threw a couple of drumsticks out to the audience, and people got hurt. Some people got hurt, and then some people realized, hey, this guy has some accuracy here,
Yeah.
So it's rumored that he was a hitman for the Chicago mob, and
is that true?
He's amazing. Listen, rumored.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you should be saying that. I mean, it seems like this guy's your friend, and I don't think you should be making up, stuff about him.
Oh man, he's calling me again. All right. I can't believe this. All right. So yeah, he keeps inviting me to his show, and he keeps giving me front row seats, and I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go. Okay, I'm going to level with you. Listen. I owe him some money.
Okay.
You don't understand.
How much money do you owe him?
Okay, about $3.5 million. Wait, hold on. Hold on. He's texting me. Okay. Hold on, I got to read this. Okay, and now it just went up to $7.2 million.
So it doubled, and even more than double. I
can't believe this. This is unbelievable.
Why did it go up out of nowhere?
I don't know. Oh man, who's at my door? Oh man, because I doubled down. I doubled down on a dog race with Bunny Carlos.
Okay.
I just found out I lost. Damn it.
Who's?
Oh my God.
Edgar, who's at the door?
I don't know. I think it's Bunny. I hope he didn't bring his drumsticks.
Well, Edgar. Yeah, this guy's weird. Edgar Buggman?